Hey everybody, welcome back to Cookie Gaming. Today we'll be playing some more Disco Elysium. So last time we found out that we actually sold our firearm to a pawn shop, and it had already been purchased by the time we came back. We became a communist. I don't know where that's going to go. And digging around in a dumpster, we found a ledger full of our old police documents. We found a letter in particular which revealed a bit more of our past, and upon reading it, we immediately fainted. Kim had to drag us, probably princess carry us to his car, give us some water, revive us. So we had a bit of a rough episode last time, though I think our boy here, whose initials we now know, HDB, I believe, he's always having a bit of a rough episode. So anyway, we've got a bit more exploring to do. I think it's getting pretty late. I don't know if we're gonna turn in for the night at some point, but I do know we've got more of the map to see. So I say we keep it going for now, and then maybe get a night's sleep. I don't know. We have a couple of... Alright, I've got one skill point. I remember... I don't know which skill it was. Maybe visual calculus? Let me take a look. Yeah. So, I put a point into visual calculus, and then we became a communist, and it docked us a point. So that was great. Oh, right. You know what? Can we do this? Can we turn on the headlights? So we can read...
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Yeah, let's take a look at this.
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
Alright, Kim likes the technology, I'm starting to notice.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Cuno comes to life with a whiny growl.
Wow, yeah. Alright.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Hey, those are pretty bright headlights. Those are high beams.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
Note of pride in the lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Let's look at the street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
So where are we on this?
Let me see. Right here.
Finger near the top of the map on a segment of coast jutting out into the ocean. Revachol West. Okay. I love getting, y'all know me, I love the lore. I also love all the geographical information. I'm trying to put together like a mental map of what we have. And there's a lot of location names, geographical entities, states, and all this sort of stuff. Well, it's not... I kind of like it, to be honest. I feel like... look, it's a tough place, but it's definitely interesting, so I'll give it the seems nice.
No, it does not.
Well, fair enough, Kim. Nice ain't the right word, but I feel like a shithole's a little denigrating, you know what I mean? Now let's look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally 'em up.
The first row has 18 dots.
Not bad.
Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet.
Alright, damn, I got called out. What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Okay, count them.
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
Okay, I don't know if I just don't remember or if we don't know what these... Well, they're saying we don't know, so I have no idea what these mean.
The last row has 3 perforations.
3?
That's it.
Hey Kim, could you tell me what these mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were.
Right.
I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Seems responsible to keep a record.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Let me think. 18 years. And how old are we? I mean, like 40s, 50? I'm gonna guess maybe, let's say 50. So, if we're 50, we would have started at 32. Even if we're in our, like, mid-40s, we would have started in, like, early 30s, late 20s. So we did something before this. I was a hobo and I lived under a boat, Kim. That's what I did before this.
You know, the RCM is a volunteers organization. We would have no qualms with vagrants joining our ranks who are qualified. But let's move on, shall we?
Kim is the most non-judgmental individual, and I love that.
This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see... Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot? I mean, sounds like a lot, right? More than 200 over 18 years. That's a ton of closed cases. That is... I'm not doing the math. I'm too stupid. Plus, I'm tired. That's a lot of cases per year.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
Alright, it's actually really simple math. But yeah, no, that's... I'm not surprised. That's a lot of cases. I used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. So what's the last number?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills.
Oh.
You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Wow. I don't want to be glib, but... Look, I don't want any number of kills. But to be honest, with our character, I was kind of expecting a higher number.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
What's it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asked the man across the desk from her.
Damn.
Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk. I don't feel anything anymore. It's just like brushing my teeth. I do it once or twice a week and don't really think about it. There's no trace of guilt in his voice.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the fucking, Dirty Harry cop archetype, right? Where it's like, I may be dirty, but I get the job. I've never seen, but you know what I mean? The whole idea of like, I may do things differently. I don't follow the rules, but I get the job done. It's like, oh, by getting the job done, you mean, what, like killing and beating a lot of people? Yikes.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game.
Right.
If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers. Me neither, Kim.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
We're one of the good ones. I wouldn't recommend asking this IRL, Like, when I was in high school, I was part of a history, club or organization. We interviewed veterans, and you do not ask, have you ever killed anyone? It's a really inappropriate question, just to be clear. But we're a video game character, and we're with our buddy Kim, so I'm going to step over the line. You ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
Right. How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
He gives you a meaningful look. Yeah, and I catch the meaning.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Alright, well, maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
True. Points to your yellow gardening gloves. True.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
I don't. You know, Kim's, he's got a bit of a wry sense of humor. He can be dry. I picked up on that, but he is quite a genuine fellow. Alright, well, thanks.
The lieutenant nods.
Okay.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Oh, yeah. Cases solved. Years in service. People killed. Oh, what else do we have here? Good cop, bad cop. I don't know what exactly that means. Moralist, 1. Ultra-liberal, 0. Fascist, 0. Good. Communist, 5. Whoa, goddamn. Okay, well, apparently I've been pretty clear. Boring cop, 0. Sorry cop, 4. Apocalypse cop, superstar, wow. I kind of got the superstar cop. I don't know what apocalypse cop is. You've got some crazy things here. Okay, great. Oh, right, we need to... Yeah. Understood. Okay. Oh, wait. Did we inspect the body again after we tried the first time? I feel like, I don't remember. I know we had some ammonia. Let me see if that check is open or not.
There he still is.
It is.
Looking right through you with
Oh,
his
man.
white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
It's an extremely low check. Do I have anything that can boost my endurance? Nope. Nope. There's nothing lowering it. Oh. Oh, interesting. So can I... Oh, wow, I can hold this. So you can hold an item. Gives you inline empire, empathy, but -2 authority. I feel like I'm pretty strong in those top two. I don't need any more. What about any of these? Oh, fascinating. Okay, well I can't boost my endurance, so screw it. Let's just give it a
There
shot.
he still is, looking right through you. The ammonia only
Damn.
makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You managed to keep it in once.
Damn.
The second time,
Oh,
not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
man. This is a tough check. Just spit and say nothing. It's humiliating enough.
Are you okay, officer?
I mean, you know.
The weight is reassuring, like a krenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
Thank God Kim is here.
You're facing tough odds here. It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal.
Man, why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life?
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
I think he's being a little nice, but okay.
Monday, make sure you bring your handkerchief.
Just do it without me, Kim. I don't, I'm not much help here.
No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help.
Wow, okay. Withdraws his hand and looks you in the eye.
You need to get your shit together.
Oh, Kim, I know, man. I'm trying. Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
Kim, I've been honestly trying to get my shit together.
You've gained a thought.
Give it
Yeah,
half an
yeah.
hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Alright. I've been trying, Kim. I mean, I'm not lying to you. I know it's hard to believe with how much of a disaster this has all been. Oh, this is a short one. Okay. Can I... Screw it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Spend a skill point. I mean, I don't know what the best move is in this game. I never really do. But I will also say this seems like the kind of game that you should just play it how you think you should play it. Let's talk to Cuno while we're here. This kid's a real piece of work.
Fuck does Cuno care?
Oh. Oh. You know what? That's not bad. And that's a retryable check. I want to ask him, what was it about? My clothes or the clothes of, I think the clothes of the corpse.
The fuck about it?
Never
Your
mind.
test. Get lost.
Shh,
Yeah?
stop.
The kingdom of Cuno. The fuck do you want with it?
No slurs on my crime scene. I said it before. Dead man's clothes were in the trash container. How did they get there?
Yeah, Cuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Cuno.
Come on, Cuno.
Listen. Cuno doesn't care about this small time shit. Just listen. Cuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit.
Yeah, I get it.
Cuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Cuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
This is what I'm saying. With someone like Cuno, first of all, he's a child, but he's an intransigent child. Look, I'm not someone who's necessarily averse to conflict in real life. I just know sometimes it ain't worth it. Cuno's not, he's not worth it, you know? But I keep being pointed in his direction. Wait, I asked you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around.
Look, Cuno ain't seen shit lying around. Except for that up there.
Cuno.
Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so,"
All right.
any louder.
Tell me.
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists.
Oh, yeah?
Believe it, you need this shit.
He unzips his jacket to give you a quick peek at the plastic wrap pants. They're graphite black and look brand new.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness.
Oh, really?
Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready.
Wow, my brain loves them.
They will also make you into an idiot.
Okay. Okay, we're getting some mixed signals. I might be interested in the pants. We'll talk about this later.
Alright, Pickle, shit's rolling.
Don't do business with the pig, Cuno. He's gonna steal all your money, Cuno.
Not true.
As you can see, Cuno and C don't trust you.
Oh, no.
Can't do business without trust.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you. What that is, however, remains a puzzle for now.
Ever climb the ladder?
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Cuno killed.
So you would say that the ladder is unclimbable?
Fuck does Cuno know? Cuno's not a fucking acrobat.
Clearly.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Cuno. Don't climb it, Cuno.
There's no shot I'm showing this kid that racist mug. What's in the greenhouse over there?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Another word I'm not familiar with. I think that's an in-universe one.
Kit is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmarin. Not so much anymore.
Got it. The gardener used to work there?
Yeah, that's what Cuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Cuno can take it. shit's nothing to Cuno.
What, like the dead, rancid body? Fair enough. You mean the woman by the whirling in rags, that gardener?
Look, Cuno doesn't explain shit. Cuno just says shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Cuno doesn't give a shit.
I'm trying to get more additions to this check, but I'm definitely going to try it. Why would I say this to Cuno? This is just, I'm asking to be insulted. Cuno, I found your shack.
You found Cuno's secret door to Cuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
I phase shifted through the roofing material.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
Can't so.
You can't do that, Cuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit. How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Cuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
What's with the pig head?
Oh, that. Cuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Cuno demo tape.
Demo tape? Like some sort of musician?
Yeah, Cuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Cuno's a cop killer.
Yeah, I doubt it, Cuno. You know, in Scotland, for those that don't know, I was born in Scotland, moved to the United States as a child. We have a word called a Ned, N-E-D. It's like a little child who gets up to no good, you know, doing all sorts of mischief and vandalism and violence in the sorts. Cuno is that sort of child, though maybe sort of turned up to 100. We'd call him a Ned in Glasgow. You little wee Ned. I found a plate covered with powder residue. Know anything about it?
That's where Cuno gets his daily hit of electric. Cuno Shazam. Cuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Yeah, you're clearly high, Cuno, at all times.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too.
No.
Wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
Nope. What's with the tube of magnesolum, Cuno?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
You could use some.
It's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Cuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach him, Cuno. He's gonna use it against you, Cuno.
I don't want to know about this. Come on, it's just magnesium. Don't mystify it.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Okay.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Yeah, honestly, you know, you might be right. Isn't that my coat up there? I'm pretty sure it's mine.
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Cuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
After all, what?
Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Cuno will keep your nasty secrets. Cuno's not snitching.
Oh, you know, I almost forgot that before we woke up in game, we had been just, I think for 3 days, was it? Just bumming around town, totally drunk. So I'm sure Cuno's seen us around doing all sorts of, you know, stuff.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it.
Right. Why? Just why? Could I get into the harbor from the roof? Good question.
Of course you fucking can. How do you think Cuno made all the Ducky Boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig.
Right. Yeah, I tried that. Didn't go so well.
Cuno knows. Cuno and C saw you shit yourself.
I didn't.
It's okay, pig. Not everyone can face the fear Cuno style.
I didn't.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
I really did try. Yeah, alright.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Cuno about his kingdom.
Alright, let's give this another shot. We can retry it if we fail. Come on. Roll the dice.
It's not Cuno.
Yes!
It's Cunoesse.
Yes! Interesting. How?
Cunoesse is by far the worst of the two.
Really?
Cuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life. like she's done something very bad.
Really? I mean, Cuno does most of the talking, so I hadn't had much of a read on Cunoesse. Also, his name's Cuno, and her name's Cunoesse. They've got like the male and female version of the same name. But that's probably not her actual name, or is I have no idea what's happening.
Also, Cuno hasn't stopped talking to you.
Right.
Even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses and says murder was the case that they gave her.
That's true. She didn't want to talk to us. She keeps telling Cuno, don't talk to us. Cuno, he's a yapper. He loves to talk.
All in all, Cuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna get from this, but... Hey, Cuno! Psst!
Fuck you whispering about?
I feel like it's not gonna be that hard to get Cuno's attention.
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about.
Of course.
If Cuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
That's so funny. Okay, that makes... I knew Cuno was gonna buy in. Like, he's a yapper. He wants to be in on it. He's a maniac, but he is a kid. And of course, she doesn't want us to be talking without him.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Cuno look bad in this.
Okay. Don't make Cuno look bad in this. I don't know. She's trying to control you. Maybe I'll go with this then. What's up with her? She's terrifying. Crazy scary.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him. Cuno, I'm fucking warning you. You're gonna get us into shit.
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Cuno not tell ya? Cuno told ya. Cuno talks to whoever he wants.
Yeah, that's right.
Talk, pig. Cuno's got it under control.
What is happening here? We've got a temporary alliance with the Cuno.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips.
What do you mean she smoked someone?
Cuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
I don't know if that is true, though. You serious about this killing business?
Killing is serious shit. Cuno's always serious about the 488.
488. The criminal code doesn't go higher than 190.
She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
I feel like I should go with it, right? Okay, how many cops has she killed then?
Forget Cuno said that. Cuno was just shitting. Cuno was just running his mouth. Cuno's stupid like that.
Dude, Cuno's scared.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
I seriously doubt she... Well, I doubt she killed him. Maybe... Maybe these kids know something. I can believe that. You think she has anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Cuno wasn't around, and C was with Cuno.
Where were you?
Look, Cuno's gonna put you at ease. He didn't do it.
Oh, thanks, Cuno. We've really got a good rapport going.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
My liege? You said she's insane?
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
The first stuff was pretty psycho to me. What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
What's that language she uses? Napa, Kimpy, etc.
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
Oh, so y'all are not related? Because I see the next question. I did kind of wonder if they were siblings or not.
Crazy people? The fucking Nakis? I don't know.
Sounds boreal, like something from the tundra and tiger-covered Cutler, Isola. Far, far away from here. As far as possible, really.
Do they have red-haired people there?
You mean evil little red-haired people like her? Yes, they do. The Suruese have that ginger gene.
Suruese. Cuno, could she be Suruese?
Suruese? Like that man from Helmdall shit? She could be. She could be that Helmdall shit.
Revachol does have a small Suruese community. Or she climbed into a yakberry crate and was shipped over accidentally.
Okay, well, I think we know the answer to this, but is she your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit.
Stray.
Yeah, she was just there.
Just, oh wow.
What was that, Cuno?
Oh.
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
Why was she dripping wet?
Cuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too.
What?
She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Cuno went out.
What is happening? You said she got in. How?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Cuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Cuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Cuno. Shit's all on Cuno.
Cuno, Cunoesse, two of a kind.
Okay, why is she called Cunoesse then?
'Cause she fucking looks like Cuno.
You don't know her name.
No one knows her name. Cuno told you this shit was Psycho Killer.
So how are you dealing with all this, Cuno?
How's Cuno dealing? Cuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it.
Hey.
C doesn't either.
Hey!
Cuno's got this shit under control.
What do I say? I don't love that you can't do this alone. Maybe I'll give him the... You need backup. I'm here for you.
Listen. C is Cuno's go-to.
Hey,
Cuno's
yo.
protecting her. You fuck with C. You fuck with Cuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take it away.
Cuno got serious.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
Got it.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her. Sneak up on you later and fuck you up. You understand?
Understood, Cuno.
Alright. Now we can do business.
Business?
Yeah? What do you want? Cuno can hook you up with...
Oh, don't hook him up with shit, Cuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Cuno. Cuno made him respect the Cuno. You respect the Cuno, you get all kinds of shit.
Wow, we're in with Cuno.
Cuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics.
Oh,
if
no.
you run a little errand for the Cuno.
Oh, no.
Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Cuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Hey, cooker.
Cuno, I don't like the sound of any of this.
See, it's tension and release with Cuno. Now we releasing. The pant buying shit, that's on now too. 90% discount for Cuno's pig. Cuno can flex. Cuno flexes for hobos. Cuno sees you're in need.
Okay, those are actually... I mean, they're expensive, but those are good stats. I don't really want to run any illegal narcotics, but I may come back to buy those pants. Cuno flexes for hobos. Yeah. Alright, I think that's good for now.
Cuno doesn't fucking care.
I feel like we made some good progress with Cuno right there. And we have a new thought.
Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit is being observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals.
Wow.
These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
What did I get? Okay. All endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Not that great, to be honest. But, I mean, I hope it gave us a bonus to the check. Though, I don't know if I even want to try it right now, because when I fail, it's just going to be... Discouraging. Alright, ask Garte. I would like to buy those. I would. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Nope. And it's not getting seriously... Well, not seriously late, but it's pretty late. I didn't need to pay for my room, right?
Yes?
Kim, what do I do? Maybe I should see what Garte has to say. I'm a little concerned about what I'm... Oh, whoa! It's a party in here. What's up, I forget her
Hello
name.
again, sweetie.
Lena. I'm not asking her for money. Does anyone want to talk? No? Wow, there's a lot of people in here. I can't sing karaoke yet, but I shall.
Can I help you?
Oh yeah, here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I actually found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Well, no, because he says he wasn't here. I doubt it. Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my stuff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Okay, who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
I think there's a lot of those little threads.
Thank you anyway.
I'm not going to antagonize Garte more.
Yes?
Let's see.
Yes. Have you got it?
How much?
A lot. A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken window, 130 real.
No.
Like what? I was rarely enjoying talking.
Okay, so there's not much I can do. I like that it may take a while. Disclaimer. Like, hey, don't expect to solve this immediately.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think we've got a little bit more day ahead of us. Even though the whirling in rags is popping off right now. Oh yeah, Cuno did mention the gardener. I don't know if she has anything more to say.
I can't believe it's snowing again.
Oh yeah?
It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
No. Let's try heading this direction then. I don't think we've been down this way. Not that I remember, at least. Oh. I see someone up there. Oh, we got a bookstore, I think. Book about pate. Interesting. I don't understand what this book's about. Book about... Oh, I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. Book about the future. Government reads your mind using radio technology. Wow. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Oh,
Step
child.
right in. The store is open.
Young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you smiling. Her nose is red from the cold. Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
What kind of store is this anyway?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
I mean, pretty kind of generic, but fair enough.
Whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
What is a book?
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
What's a postcard?
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
She is unfazed by your questions. She would consider it impolite to point out any perceived weirdness.
What's a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
Thanks.
My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
Can I ask some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
She's got such good etiquette. What's your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside, minding the register, or organising the stock.
I was gonna say, you seem a tad young to be employed. Though, in this world, I don't know exactly how it works.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
I think they know from the lights it's open.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But
I'm gonna
she's
pick
cold.
this because we need our communist conversation options. I think we get XP for them, but I love this. Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work. Pat her head. How condescending. I can help you, Annette, by brutally dismantling the free market.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad to help Mum out with the store.
Fair enough. Shouldn't you be at school?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
It's pretty late. Isn't going to school more important?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character.
Ugh.
Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
Ha! Funny. How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Oh?
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed? In what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Bankrupt.
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
I will say, IRL, I'm definitely a more skeptical individual, to put it that way. I don't tend to indulge in this sort of thing. But in terms of fiction, I mean, you know, curses, Lovecraftian horror, inland, all this sort of stuff. I mean, I love it. So, you know what, Annette? That sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. Narrow your eyes and look through the creaking boards on the window.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Plus, we've got Kim here with us. He can play the sort of rational party. We're here to balance him out.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
These options are great. How does the curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestations.
No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
What do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
You know, Kim is like me when right now I'm doing tours at a historical site. And, you know, it's an oldish historical site. People will come around. Sometimes people will be like, is it haunted? And I don't believe in any of that. So I'll just give them the... I mean, I'm not going to shoot them down. But I'll give them the, well, we have no evidence of that. But I suppose that's up to you. I mean, it's up to your opinion. But, I mean, no, it's not haunted, obviously. Enough about the curse for now. See, this is when our boy here, he's got the... I don't know what you call this style, but the mustache and chops, chin stroking, this is when the beard is good. A long beard's even better. You can stroke it like a wizard.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
I love that. Annette looks at your shaved, prickly chin. It distinctly contrasts with the oily mutton chops that surround it. God, we need to learn some personal hygiene. What is this crime business? I think I should know.
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
That's us. Wait. Not crime fiction. I need to know what a crime is. It's that bad.
Crime is what we were solving before this conversation began.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kim. Why would anyone want to read about crime?
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
What does a cop look like then?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
Oh, not him. Not Dick Mullen. Strapping Vespertine officer stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. I will say one thing about our protag is that, you know, he's so strange. There is something a little charming about how he approaches people, just always on the exact same level. Doesn't matter who you are, what you're doing, whatever. Annette is a child standing out here, and we just approach her and have a normal conversation. There's no... I mean, I guess you can act condescending if you want, but that's not how I'm playing it, at least. I don't want to shut her down. It's not your body that's important to police work anyway, it's your...
Head, yes.
Correct.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul.
Uh-oh. Authorities coming out. This thin blue line propaganda. Soul, that Mullen guy looks like a Hample man? Who could respect that face? It's not even drawn correctly. He lacks soul.
I'm not sure I understand.
Neither do I. A policeman's gotta have the right stuff, an ingrained sense of the law. No one would follow a weakling like Mullen. Great, we've been streamlined into the authority options.
If you say so, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for your soul.
Thank you, Annette.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Doubtful. What is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
Right.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about a poor man getting a rich lady? What if both of the men are bad? What if everyone's poor? What if it doesn't work out? What about if everyone's poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Well, sometimes you have to write about real life things.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
I guess so. What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
Oh, really? Unjustly? Oh, interesting. And that's very educated on genre tropes. I love the should be rich. I love this. Is such a should be rich, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution. This is like, you know, French émigré propaganda. I see.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
Yeah. What about when both of the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
But what if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
You think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup?
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
Okay, I don't want to scar this, you know, girl. Okay.
Sometimes they break up for a little while, but then they always get back together.
I don't know if that's going to happen with me, but I guess I don't entirely know what happens, so... Alright, that's enough romance for me.
Maybe some about other books?
Who are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Reading those doesn't make the readers more famous, does it?
But it does make the famous people more famous.
Those famous people sound like a bunch of dorks.
Annette's expression remains ever so helpful, but she doesn't say anything.
Okay, I don't want to... Look, I want to speak my mind, but I don't want to be hurtful. Never mind, I had nothing else to say.
Okay.
I don't think she likes that response. You can stop calling me sir. I am but a working man.
No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though.
Oh, okay. I get you. I, for example, can't stop making this face.
That's a friendly enough face, most of the time.
Thanks, I guess. Oh, wait, let me see. Can I improve my composure? I'm just tempted to check every time. I've got a +1 from our shoes. Damn, those give us composure. No. Alright, let's go for the check.
The lights are so pretty when it gets dark.
Happy look. You know, I feel a little sad. She's stuck out here in the cold, but she's definitely got a positive attitude. Alright, let's try and deduce something.
The girl
Nice.
keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Probably because they're cold? Why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going.
You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. A facade of true professionalism. He's far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
I don't want to be aggressive. It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
Ouch. You bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
There were a few other hints.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Uh-huh.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
I don't know if I want to... I don't know if I can deduce anything else. You think so? Fine, do better. Deduce something about me.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
How do you know I'm usually not? Probably because she's seen us.
Because you usually aren't.
And I'm having a grand time.
I sure hope you are, sir.
Not really, but I'm trying.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar.
Does it?
Somehow.
Alright, well, let's see if we can work that out.
You have absolutely no idea.
No.
Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard.
I'm
Okay.
definitely trying that again. Maybe I'll try it right now. I didn't... No, okay. Where's suggestion? Oh, there it is. I'm blind. Whoa, what's the -1 from? Oh, I screwed myself. Damn. I do kind of wish it would show you your item statistics. So if I... Guys, I'm not being weird. Or I'll put on this. It's not... it won't let me redo it.
Hi, Ace Detective.
No.
Are you here for more books?
Thank you. What does this do again? Why do I have this on? +1 conceptualization. -1... Do I want conceptualization? I do, actually. I do actually want it. Alright, I won't try it again immediately. Let's go into the store. But I may try it again soon. Oh, that's the mother, I assume.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
Plaisance.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Okay. Well, I see why you're telling your daughter about a curse. I gotta warn you, Plaisance, I'm bringing bad energy.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck, in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
A curious pendant you're wearing. Narrow your eyes mysteriously.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
I love that answer, because this is someone, like, there's nothing there. You know what I mean? Or maybe there, I doubt it. My guess is there's nothing there. With the energy comment, and we heard about the curse and that kind of stuff. But this is someone who's so convinced she's got something real right here. It helps to have an anchor in these times. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's onto something, but I doubt it. So you're the owner of the store.
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
It's kind of doing the opposite. What if I want to buy a book?
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? See those shelves there? Go. Be drawn.
Is that your pendant supposed to be doing? What kind of books do you have?
Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
She's attempting to mentally direct you towards the shelves. She only wants you to buy the goods. She doesn't care about the books.
Do you even know what books you have for sale?
Truth be told, not really. My sister brings in most of the goods. I'm sure it's all very literary stuff with well-written prose.
Great, we have a bookshop owner who doesn't care about books. This is a terrible combination. Somebody who enjoys to read myself.
But you don't learn about the important things in life from fabricated stories.
Plaisance, you are missing a lot. You are missing a lot. Shouldn't a shopkeeper know about her wares?
I provide a valuable service. As long as people buy books, I'm fine.
Oh, great. Wow. You got an interesting few things going on. Where do you learn about the important things then?
The truth is available if you just know where to look. And you have to open and free your mind to understand.
Bro, I was so right. This is someone who doesn't know jack shit. She thinks, though, everything she's saying is so deep. It's important to have an anchor. And the truth's available if you know where to look. There are people like this in real life, too. I love it.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Your daughter's the one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Proper girl? She was.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Oh my god.
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
I obviously don't want to grade her, but I want to. I'm gonna say 10, right? Obviously, this isn't gonna help Annette in the long term, but I don't want to get her punished or anything. So, 10.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
I don't know if I even want to mention this. I just don't know if this is going to help. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor.
You must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening.
Oh yeah? How much you paid the kid?
Good, sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her, as a fund. She's securing her financial future out there.
Oh, guess I was mistaken then.
Indeed. Are we done with the jokes now?
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here. Right.
Yeah, let's leave it
The woman
alone.
before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
He's added the option. I'm so tempted to, Alright, fuck it. All the pressure's made Annette really anxious. You know, she's been chewing on her nails.
God.
I knew
I
it.
told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
Alright.
A part of hers, too, clearly.
Yeah, I don't think she can do anything about it.
She can, if she has enough willpower.
Ay, ay,
This
ay.
is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
I think she's got it harder than you have.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
Bro, for Kim to step in with an opinion, that's how you know, like, you know, it's for real. I love these options. Yeah, actually, it's super alright for kids to chew their hands off. Forget I said anything. And then, I love this. That is true, and obviously the will of the market. Maybe you could make an exception for your daughter. No, what you're doing's wrong. Even I know that, and I usually don't know anything.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change.
Silently fuming.
This is a person coming to terms with a new reality, one where they are wrong. It's not easy.
Clearly.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologise.
Really?
She must be freezing out there.
Really?
There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons.
Wow.
I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I did not think she'd be convinced.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
Right. Yeah. Kinda sounds like it. I'm just gonna nod. She's had enough lessons for today.
Yes. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's better to let people come to these conclusions themselves.
I agree. I don't know if she'd accept it if we said that. And, yeah, it is better sometimes to let people come to conclusions on their own. Is the husband Annette's father?
Yes. My husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
Grand Couronne? What's that?
It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighbourhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects.
I dislike the word proper in a lot of contexts. It's a proper place to live. What is that, you know? So, like, what's the word I'm looking for? So full of yourself. You think you're above everybody. I'm missing the word I'm looking for, but you know what I mean.
Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure.
Surely, surely. And your husband's also involved with the bookstore?
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
So no, and you don't give a shit about the books. I mean, frankly, I haven't even looked around the bookstore. I'm doing a lot of judging for a man who just showed up, but, you know, whatever. We're getting to talking. Is Annette an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
Why not?
We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand.
I don't know if that's an economic issue. Sounds more like you're too busy.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you do understand.
Oh, wow. She told me she doesn't go to school anymore?
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course.
Just sounds like, I mean, you're doing pretty well for yourself. This is a big bookstore. You said your husband's a successful, what was it, entrepreneur or something? I don't know. I don't know if you need your daughter doing all this.
I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
Oh, really? All right.
The woman looks aloof, her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
Well, I think we made some progress. I think we made some real progress, I have to say. Let's take a look at the books now.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
What even is that?
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition.
Wirral. So this is like some nerd stuff. We've got, I don't know, Warhammer or something.
There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Catawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
Cool.
Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books?
Anything that catches my eye?
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real.
God damn, dude, we are so broke. Storekeep, what board games do you have here?
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography.
I kind of do. More than that, frankly, I want a map.
Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
If we buy these games, can we actually play them?
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
Do I have friends? Look at the lieutenant.
Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
Look at me. Who'd want to have children with me?
Don't be so hard on yourself, sir. You just need to clean up a bit. And technically, friends are a bit like family.
Uh-huh.
For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
Oh, great. That's our risk equivalent. So what about all these Wirral things?
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types.
Oh.
You know, who are into those kind of things. Personally, I don't like it. Not at all.
Guys, I think she's talking about us.
I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts.
Oh.
That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them, though.
See, Plaisance would definitely have been a satanic panic believer in the, 70s, 80s? Alright. She definitely thinks that, D&D and Harry Potter are the work of Satan. Sports magazines. Okay. Lake trout recipes. What do we have over here?
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Cuno mentioned this when we were talking about Cunoesse. This is like the Conan the Barbarian equivalent. Storekeep, tell me about the Muscle Man books.
Oh, Man from Hyundai. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Okay. You don't like any of your products. Why are they so popular?
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Which one should I start with?
What does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say.
Uh-huh.
If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyundalaman, the man from Hyundal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
Hyundalaman, the man from Hyundal. Wow, I love the titles. Let's look through the display.
Rows and rows of Hyundalamen blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyundal and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyundal, Return to Hyundal. And the solipsistic, man from Heimdall and the Heimdall man.
Oh, I love that one. Good God, how many are there?
Maybe 100. Man from Heimdall and the sages
Oh,
at the
God.
end of the world. Man from Heimdall and the false god. Man from Heimdall and the scorched earth. Man from Heimdall, the Heimdall colonies. Man from Heimdall and the swamp beast. Man from Heimdall and the snow crabs.
Okay, that is enough.
The display rack before you is
Holy.
burdened under piles of Man from Heimdall novels.
Okay, we definitely have something that can improve our pain threshold. No we don't. Guys, I am... Ay.
The display rack is brimming with...
Guys, I'm too much of an RPG player. I'm like, go back to the menu. Alright, let's try this.
Nearly a twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
I do wish I could, I guess that they don't want us to be able to open our inventory to change gear while we're in conversation, which is fair enough. I mean, I get that, but I do wish I could at least see my gear, or my, can I see my stats? No, I don't think I can. Or, well, I can't see my, like, I guess you, yeah. I mean, I'm talking about, like, the bonuses you get from gear. You can't, but I guess you could sort of go through if you wanted to. What is it?
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Heimdall in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man. She's laughing at him, belittling him.
Damn.
Between the throne and the Heimdall man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Heimdall and the Devil Woman.
I'm not saying that. Interesting.
The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Heimdall novels.
Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna be... Well, I don't think I'm gonna be buying anything. I'm broke. I am super broke. Can we go upstairs? Ooh. Well, let's take a look upstairs first.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
Goddamn Dick Mullen. Storekeep! What's all this crime fiction?
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that out. You're a police officer, apparently.
Uh-huh.
You should buy all of these. They really do teach a person how to be a proper detective.
Oh god, Plaisance, are you a true crime fan? Let's look through.
Crime fiction is a disgrace.
Oh.
An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends.
Well, it's funny, I mean, crime fiction, it both, it misrepresents, it underplays the work of everyday police officers, but it also glorifies, cops and detectives and all that sort of stuff. So, I mean, it plays both roles. It makes it look more glorious than it is in two different ways, right? If you know what I mean.
What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Yes.
You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen. The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. The Sordid Affair of Dick Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the Murder House. The Final Case of Dick Mullen. An obvious lie. Dick Mullen in the clock tower. The ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick. Dick Mullen's funeral pyre.
Yo.
The murder of Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen dies?
Oh no. Turns out he faked it to solve a case.
Oh, wasn't it, I don't know, I haven't read Sherlock Holmes, but, and I don't know that much about the history of them either, but didn't they, Arthur Conan Doyle, you know, he's releasing them and they were popular at the time, didn't he kill Sherlock and then bring him back? Or am I misremembering? Alright.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart.
Yeah. Screw that guy. Brochure. Tome of Fascist Magic. Yikes.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
We have no pop culture knowledge. Anything of note?
I would say... The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
What? Who or what is an innocence?
A very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that.
You do.
You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education.
Not, well, I've lost... So, the Greatest Innocence is a historical figure?
The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system,
What?
creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things.
I thought it was about which of these innocences is the coolest and the greatest.
Perhaps for a layman, deep analysis is necessary to peel back the multi-layered meanings.
Uh-huh.
Do her words seem vague and abstract to you?
Right, yeah, so... Classic Plaisance. I don't know if she's a big reader. She doesn't like being a book. I mean, I don't know. She's not very invested in literature. But she likes, definitely someone who likes to seem, I was saying this with the sort of mystic stuff, someone who likes to seem like she knows what she's talking about, even if she doesn't. So you recommend it?
Certainly. It's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society. Imagine the chaos we'd be in otherwise.
I don't know, like right now?
You feel like you should get this one.
Oh.
Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside.
Well, you can't just tell me. Now I really want to get it. I'm just so broke though, and I want to look through the rest of these shelves. I'm not gonna get it now. You know, I need money for other things. I think maybe a room, but I'm never gonna pay for that. I'll leave it for now.
Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism.
Sure.
Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook.
What's it about?
High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other.
Ew.
Next to that, Revacholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a run-down drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
Right.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse though, but not too long.
Yeah, maybe I'll buy.
She understands she has erred against the customer and immediately corrects course.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
She's gonna be so mad if we exit this store without buying anything, but I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner.
Can I get a map?
The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Oh, this is great. I mean, whether I can buy them or not, this is what I'm looking for. Look at the map of Insulinda.
This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another, far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme.
Got it. So we've got an archipelagos. We're in the northeast, Le Caillou. Okay.
Ozon, Laurentide, Fas à la Mer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white.
So we've got a big ocean, the Insulindic Ocean, with a lot of archipelagos, a lot of islands.
In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you.
Nice. Squint.
You can on Caillou.
Hey!
Revachol, a single black star on Ozon, Fondelier, and Vilmandu on archipelagos, Croyan Moran, Villiers, on Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas.
Oh, interesting. So, wait. This displays archipelagos, but is one of the archipelagos called archipelagos? That's kind of what I'm getting here.
Lost little pearls of light, tiny fires in the dark.
So, I think we've talked about this before, but the Insulinda, this is... What is this? So we're looking at a map of one of the oceans, or it's not a continent, obviously, because it's a bunch of different islands. But like, what is the Insulinda in like the grander context of the world? I don't know if we have covered that. Maybe we have. Sorry, I'm trying to piece it together.
850 million people live on these little dots, an oceanic world of culture and commerce torn apart by history.
Yeah, that's a lot of people to live along a bunch of islands. That's a lot of people. Look at the edges.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Zeo is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called.
I don't know what azimuth means.
Connections to other worlds.
Oh.
Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there.
Worlds? Or like connections to other like oceans or like continents or what?
You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods, but looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you, and very, very far away.
Well, Kim his family is from Seoul. Huh. I'm feeling... Oh, what? I failed. Impossible. Interesting. I'm a little confused.
Perhaps they are gods.
Oh, man.
Gods of distance and outer dust.
Let's look at the map of Revachol.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity.
Wow.
They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East.
So this is I consider at least a mega city. Now, I don't know what that means in terms of population, I mean, we're talking about hundreds of millions of people overall. I don't know how many are concentrated on each island, but they're calling it a megacity. So we've got a big, sprawling megacity with, you know, lots of different areas, regions. Revachol East, rolling his sides. Le Jardin, the garden, I think. Suburbs. Okay, so Revachol East is pretty wealthy.
Houdon. It's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock.
Right.
It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's almost as bad and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
So well, I don't know if we know where we're from, but we're from Jamrock, right? Or that's where our police precinct is? Or I feel like we had something about being around Jamrock. So it's bad. Right. And then Faubourg, which is almost as bad, but is much larger. Okay, and Martinez.
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest.
So a little strip of the coast, a little, like, district of the city north of Jamrock, which is where I think we're based.
No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
Thank you. I love every time Volition chimes in, he's keeping us afloat. By the way, this is great. This is kind of exactly what I wanted with the maps, the geography. I'm still unclear on some things, to be honest. You know, that may partially be my fault. I think also there's more information to be revealed, but this is what I wanted. I feel I have a lot more context. So let's look at the map of Martinez.
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48.
Yeah, perfect for this game, eh?
Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbour, even the whirling in rags there.
Storekeep, can I buy these maps?
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them.
Rude.
They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
I'm not going to question... I don't want her to jack the price up, but I know why it's cheap. They said it's like a postcard. But I can't afford 90 cents. I know I said I wasn't going to spend any money, but... I mean, it's 90 cents. And I've wanted a map this whole time.
Yes, yes. Are you interested or not?
I'll buy it.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
So, do I'm hoping it'll fill in the map area in our inventory. Or in our menu. A worn and torn map of the Martinez area dating from 48. A tile on the top reads, Bienvenue à Revachol. Welcome to Revachol. It's a bit out of date, as it was originally created by a design studio in a failed attempt to spruce up Martinez, turn it into a fancy tourist location. Wow. We're so rough that we have resisted gentrification.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner.
Let's trace a path.
Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Stongues Lane and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to
Yeah.
your journal and select the map tab.
I feel I've really accomplished something. Hey! Oh, this is great. Oh, this is actually great. So I can... Oh, wow, this is awesome. Oh, wow. Oh, I knew. Wow, there's, There's a lot more that we haven't seen. There is a lot more. Although I think part of it might be... I know we're waiting for the, what was it, the water lock to be fixed or whatever it was. Oh, interesting. So it is, I can't like zoom in or out or anything. So like I said, it's more a postcard than a map. But it's good. You can get yourself a reminder if you need it. Of, you know, where everything is. Oh. White or... Oh, okay. Wait, really? So I can try and... Oh, interesting. Well, some of these... I remember what these are. Like, this was trying to wake him up. This was to become a racist. This was to bust open the trash container, but we have the keys. This was the one to steal, and then we just had this one with the net, and I swore that we couldn't do it again. But apparently we can. Alright, this is good. This is some good UI stuff, you know what I mean? Now that's probably the most valuable purchase we could have got for, 90 cents.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Yeah, that's good for our character.
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
How does that work?
It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage, and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything. Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything.
Uh-oh.
Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
Uh-huh.
Various paranatural books still litter the shelf.
That was less fun than I hoped. Storekeep, what books are these?
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf.
Oh.
That wisdom is not for free. I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no!
A police store? How do you think this works? A police store. Go up to the police precinct. Is this the police store? Alright, right, yeah, there's a curtain back here. What do we have going on?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Shopkeeper? What's behind the curtains?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books?
No.
The books are all you care about.
The compelling isn't working.
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell
I can tell.
urging you to buy more books. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
What's the trinket?
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges.
I've actually found out a bit about the Seminese, but who are they?
Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands down south. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
Screw it, let's pull them open.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hands closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
I'm definitely opening these curtains, if only to annoy you, Plaisance.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
This is about the curse. That's why you're afraid?
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
Ma'am, this is different. No, you know what? I sense the place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
I'm not going with a normal reasoning. Screw you. You can't stop me. I'm opening it.
No. Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Of course I'm going to open them, but Inland Empire is telling me there's something mysterious. But guys, what have I done at every, supernatural or non-supernatural warning presented in front of me? I've gone forward. Curiosity is going to be what ruins me. Open these curtains.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you, you're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Shut up. I don't care anymore. Oh, okay. What's going on? Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. Vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. What's going on here?
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Knock.
Only an echo. No one is there.
Okay, we can definitely raise our pain threshold. I know we can do that. No, we can't. Guys, I need to... okay. Well, do we want to give this a shot? Let's give it a shot. Why not? Why not, right? It's a low chance.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms.
Oh!
It appears to be locked.
Ouch. That looked painful.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
We're a cop. Ain't we supposed to kick down the door? Well, let's see if we hurt ourselves again. Please don't cry. Please don't cry. I don't want anyone to see me cry.
Are you alright? This looked pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
It did.
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door?
Oh, I probably should have asked you for a key. Whoops.
I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
What am I saying? You'd never give us a key.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed,
Alright.
covered in dozens of little charms and trinkets.
Alright, I definitely need to come back for that. I'll heal myself. I'll heal myself. Let's see if she has anything to say. I'm coming back for that. Oh, we got a point. Well, I was gonna use it for suggestion, but let me go talk to Annette.
You've hurt yourself now. I told you not to mess around back there. What are you even trying to accomplish, you fool?
I need to know what secrets lie behind the door. It's part of a spiritual quest.
You're only making things worse. Stop it. Be compelled to look at the books. Go to them.
Not happening. Oh yeah, she brought Annette in, right? Where did Annette go? I didn't see her inside. Oh! Guys, I've been locked out. Or I'm assuming the place just closed? Wow, it do be getting late. Anything to say, Kim?
Yes?
Anything about my antics? Oh, okay. I think we're... I would end the episode, but I think we're close to an end of the day debrief with Kim, so...
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
I'll give it a couple more minutes. Main hall, building A.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Cuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
Place honest, it's me! Open the door, I'm trying to get in.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
Oh.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
I don't know if I really want to hit all of these. Artemiteb's boxing for young athletes and gym.
All you hear is static,
Oh.
but no one answers the call.
Is that what?
You ring the doorbell. What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair.
I guess.
You ring the doorbell, but you wait for a minute or two. But all you get from the call box is silence. No one answers the call. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore. You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything.
Hello?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
Whoa.
Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly.
Tricentennial Electrics? I thought I was calling Slipstream SCA.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
What is going on here?
No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
What? Who are you? Where are you?
Michelle, just please.
I'm definitely not Michelle. Is this like a... What? When I started, I thought it was like an old, recording. But, I mean, well, we're not... We're kind of going back and forth. I don't know how the technology works in this place, so... I don't know what's happening.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
What is going on? What did I do?
Ever since I came to live here, it's different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
What?
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Oh God, please don't cry.
She doesn't answer.
What's nice about forgetting?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
Fuck!
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Guys, I can definitely do this.
Whatever she says, it can't hurt you. You're a different person now. Stronger, healthier, and...
I don't even know what's happening.
Alright, maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner.
But is the... She didn't even call us by the right name. Or I don't think that's her name, right? I mean, I think we found out HDB, and then I think there was we inferred at one point that her first name was Harry because it was mentioned somewhere. So whatever, let's try
There's
again.
a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her to answer the call. It's cold outside, and you can hear the wind blowing into the speaker.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Yeah, last time we talked, there was some confusion. You got me mixed up with someone else.
My God.
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax. Distance yourself from it.
What?
It's you.
Okay, so it is some sort of script.
My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
Wait, is she...
Yeah, I thought it was something like this, but I didn't know. I didn't know if it's literally just playing a recording and we are so gullible that we're just going back and forth, or if they were somehow able to play some set of response. I don't know. Are you repeating your words?
Michelle, just please.
Right.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Do you think it's funny deceiving a police officer?
The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone again, crackling and echoing in the box.
Thank you. Now can you tell me who's responsible for this joke?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Well, that was something. I don't quite know what the deal was.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
That's such a weird bell sound.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you. Silence. No one answers your call. This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Ah, Kim.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
Yeah. About that, I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages yet.
You should take care of that, then.
I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kim. I'm sorry. You know, I'm actually going to end this one here because if I was convinced that we were going to solve this immediately and get to bed, I'd just go do that. But this is Disco Elysium, and I am sure we're going to have another chunk of stuff to do before this day is over. Or maybe not. I'm going to save it for the next episode. Maybe I'll be wrong. I'll start next time, and we'll be done with the day, and we'll just have to continue. But I suspect there's more to be done in this day. That's my hunch, at least, because nothing is ever straightforward. So, this was actually kind of a long one. I thought this might be a shorter one. I came in a little tired, I've been a little sick lately, but I was having such a good time, you know, reading all the lore, talking with people. We got that little one-on-one with Cuno. We learned a little bit about him, though I don't know if I really want to get into his drug smuggling. You know, we didn't really explore that much more. I mean, we spoke with Annette, we went to the bookstore, you know, we did some good stuff. I'm going back to that door in the bookstore, and I'm going to break it down. We've got a skill point. I want to talk to Annette again, see if we can use that suggestion check. There's a lot of good stuff. So I'm real excited to continue. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the series. I appreciate all the comments. If you are enjoying it, please leave a like, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. And with all that, I hope you guys are having a good day today, and I'll see you all again next time. Goodbye.